What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm gonna be showing you the latest EvolutionX ROM. Yes, the EvolutionX ROM I'm also testing in the Poco F5, and those are beta builds and the videos for that will be coming later on, so do stay tuned for that. But right now I'm gonna be showing you this stable build, I would say, and this is the 9th June 2023 build as my daily driver, and my experience overall has been really good. And first things first, in the about section, this is how it looks like. We have the EvolutionX logo. The Android version is Android 13. The EvolutionX version is 7.9.2 pansit for a file. And this is coming with the May 5th, 2023 security patch. The June security patch is delayed because there are some issues, I guess. And we have the stock kernel as the 4.14 Soviet star kernel. The build date again is 9th June 2023. The build winner is Stelix, and we have the SNX series showing as enforcing. And inside about phone, this is one thing that I found out new. We have this regulatory labels, and in here you will find all the certifications from the countries and stuff. Talking about the stock launcher, this is how it looks like. We are still getting the EvolutionX launcher. Let me show you the settings of it. Here, if I go, we have the MISC settings. In here, we have the background blur depth, the restart option, hidden and protected apps, and we have the allow home screen rotation, use taskbar option. Then we have the suggestions. You can disable the suggestions if you want. In the recents, we have the memory info, background opacity, screenshot, lens, clear all, and shake phone to clear all tasks for the recents panel. Inside app drawer, we have the themed icons, app search bar, icon labels in drawer, row height, and the background opacity. And in here in the home screen settings, we have the lock layout, add app icons to the home screen, double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen, wallpaper scrolling and zooming, allow short parallax, full scroll for the wallpaper. We have the single page center and center wallpaper if you're only using a single page. So yeah, these kind of features are there. We have the at a glance swipe to access Google app, and the interface kind of customizations are also there. You can see them from right here. In the icons, we have the icon pack, notification dots, icon size, font size, even the force themed icons option is there. To the left of the home screen, we of course have the Google's Discover page. They are working fine. And swiping up will get you to the app drawer. You can search for any particular app that you are looking for. Swiping down will get you to the quick setting panel. This is how it looks like. Yes, there is slight bit of lag in the quick setting panel with the keep here 2 kind of thing. And as you can see, because of this clock, there is slight amount of lag, but this lag is not present in the UI. Just notice how smooth it is when I'm scrolling in here in the app drawer or something like that, or even in an app. If I just scroll, it's a really smooth experience, I would say. No issues whatsoever, even though I'm using 90 Hz right here. And talking about the quick setting panel, let me show you. We have the power menu right here, and you can directly reboot to the recovery or fast boot with the advanced reboot feature. And the brightness slider is on the bottom because I customized it that way. We have the toggles, and I have added the Wi-Fi, mobile data, Bluetooth toggle, flashlight, home, and the auto rotate. Battery saver, screen recorder is there, and in the screen recorder we also have the enable HEVC, show touches, and all the other features with the device audio and microphone audio recording at the same time. And we have the nearby share, data saver, hotspot, dark theme, night light, anti-flicker, and we have this always on display. DC-dimming, heads up, FPS info also shows up just like this. It looks really cool. And we have the reboot toggle, the refresh rate, the sound toggle, the volume panel, screencast, and the do not disturb airplane mode, alarm, and the QR code scanner option is also there. By the way, talking about the widgets, yes, the battery widget and stuff is working fine. You can go into a particular settings of the battery widget with the Bluetooth battery and the phone battery, both you can see with the battery widget, and the Google clock widget and stuff should be working fine, no issues. And double tapping anywhere in the home screen will make the phone sleep. And if I just tap the fingerprint scanner, as you can see, it unlocks, so screen of FOD is working fine. In the system panel, this is how it looks like. We have the pop-up camera settings, the gestures, the system updates, and we have the rules and stuff you can set particularly. And in the gestures, we have the quick tap action, the quickly open camera, system navigation gestures. In the settings of it, we have the advanced gesture options. There is the extended swipe action, of course, and we have the long swipe right or left. You can actually choose it to whatever you want to do. Let me go back. We have the pill length and radius customization again, and I have customized that. That's why you were seeing this long of pill bar. And the IME button space, you can customize between default, narrow, or hidden. And we also have the back gesture animation and the haptic feedback swipe to invoke assistant, left edge, right edge customization, and the amount of screen height to be used for the back gesture. 2 button, 3 button navigations are also there. One hand mode should be working fine. Double tap to check phone is there, lift to check phone is there, and they are working. I have enabled both of these options. And we have the press and hold power button. You can change it to assistant and stuff. The swipe direct screenshot is also there, and let me show you, it is actually working. There's the share, edit, delete, Google Lens, and the capture mode feature as well. So huge amount of features in terms of the screenshot taking, of course. In the pop-up camera settings, we have the sound effects, and you can put it to disabled if you want. and the camera LED option is also there. I'll show you a glimpse of the customization, but first let me talk about the battery life in here, because I have been daily driving this, and let me show you the screen on time that I'm getting is amazing. I have been getting about 7 to 8 hours of screen on time, if you're noticing right here. So this is beautiful. I would say very good battery life that I'm getting. And by the way, I did replace the battery. This is a new battery that I have over here, original new battery. And we have the screen off as 3 days, 21 hours. That's about 4 days worth of standby. And the combined use is about 20 hours. In the health section, my battery health shows as 96%. Even the fast charging in here is working perfectly. No issues whatsoever. And by the way, if you are still wondering about the battery settings, this is how it looks like. We have the pixel battery usage chart, battery saver, adaptive preference. Smart charging is also there, and we have the battery charge warning. And also we have the battery optimization per app. You can do this optimization. That is really good. We have the sleep mode as well. You can turn it on to save even more battery. And we have the battery info. Those are the design battery capacity, current battery capacity, the charging cycles, and the temperature. You can see all at once. And right now my battery has about 82 charging cycles. So that simply means the battery's health should be really good. In the display settings, of course, we have the extra dim feature and stuff if you want to make your phone even dimmer, but the brightness already goes really low. No issues with that. But with extra dim, it will go even dimmer, and you can actually change the intensity to even dimmer options. So this is really good. You can use extra dim if you want. We have the screen timeout up to 30 minutes. The maximum and minimum refresh rate you can actually change. There is a 90 Hz, and we can actually change the low power refresh rate as well, but I'll just keep it on 60 Hz. And we have the screen protector mode, prevent accidental wake up, desktop mode, and the refresh rate per app. This desktop mode I have already shown you guys in a separate video. I will link it in the description, so do not worry. Let's talk about the camera as well. You are getting the Leica camera present right out of the box. With this Leica camera, of course, the ultra wide angle lens is actually working fine. There is the 1x, 2x, and the 5x option, and you can actually zoom it in even more if you want. But yeah, overall the Leica camera is really stable. In the video settings, we have up to 4K 60 FPS, and that's just insane. Then we have the documents mode. Here we have the enhanced mode, and the pro mode option is there. You can shoot pro mode videos with 4K 60 FPS as well if you want. And the portrait mode and front camera and stuff, everything is working fine. You can see me right here. And if you want to actually get a sample of the camera, you can actually see the camera comparison that I have done with the K20 Pro and the Poco F5. So definitely head on to that video from the description or the card. Let's talk about the Evolver. This is where you will find the customization, and that is a huge amount of customization which is present in the EvolutionX ROM. In the theme section, we have the theming settings. In here, we have the theme style. You can set it to tonal spot, vibrant, expressive, etc. options. We have the color source as well. You can change it, and we have the luminance, chroma factor, etc. You can customize. Let me go back. We have the dark theme. There is the pitch black and stuff if you want to from here, if you enable the dark theme. And there is a combined quick setting element style. In here, we can actually change the whole quick setting style from here. By the way, there is the headline and body fonts, and plethora of fonts are here. And what I have noticed is that if you change the font right now, it applies really quickly. As you can see, it has already applied. So yeah, this is like really good experience. Like if I change it to nothing dot, just notice how fast, as you can see, it has already applied that. So I would say yes, the font and stuff, even like every customization that you apply is really fast right now. The icon packs options are there. Let me just switch to this one. Okay, so the icon packs actually take a little bit more time, but otherwise I would say other customizations are like really fast applying over here. There are the signal icon styles, and again plethora of options are there. Even for the Wi-Fi icons, there is this nothing dot and stuff. You can enable this one. As you can see, this is how it looks like with the Wi-Fi icon, and it definitely looks different. I would say you may or may not like it. That's a different story. The status bar settings, in here we have the status bar lyric, clock and date style customization. Battery style, you can customize between these many options. Plethora of options are there for the battery style. And here we have the status bar icons, the old style mobile data, colored icons, notification count and stuff is there. Notifications, we have the reticker, and this app colored background actually looks really cool. We have the battery light. You can change it to do not disturb. That's for the notification LED. And we have the in-call vibration options right here. Let me go back to the quick setting panel. In here we have the vertical layout and stuff, but we have this battery style for the quick setting panel as well. And we also have the quick setting, quick pull down and stuff if you want that. And we have the battery slider style. You can change it from the quick setting panel. Now let me actually show you. I have been using it with the Acun, and this is how it looks like. And with the default one, of course, it will look like this. And you can actually change it to bang. Let me show you how it looks. This is how it looks like. It's really cool, I would say. And here the filled option is also there. me show you. This is how the brightness slider looks with the fill, and with the thin option, this is how it looks. It's simple. So yeah, I would say just use it with the Acun or Bang. It looks a little bit more cool in my opinion, but yeah, you can use it whatever you like. There is the animation style and stuff and all the show data usage. I'm not going to show you every customization because there is the, of course, advanced reboot and stuff. In the gestures, we get the long press for button toggle touch, double tap to sleep on lock screen and the status bar. Inside lock screen, we have the lock screen clock font and plethora of options are there if you are noticing. And we have the buttons in here. We have the show volume panel on the left, volume panel timer and stuff. And this is how the volume panel looks like, by the way. You can change the output device from right here. The animations looks really cool. Let me go back. We have the normal animation customization, and in the MISC settings, of course, in here we have the parallel space. You can add any app that you want to create a separate account or different account. You can use 2 accounts for a particular app with the parallel space. And the game space option is of course there, and you can actually add any game that you want and you will get the overlay for that game whenever you launch it. We have the smart pixels as well. Then we have the launch music upon headset connect, unlimited Google photo storage, unlock higher FPS in games, and the Netflix spoof options are there. Ignore Windows secure flags are there. Wake lock blocker, alarm blocker, and the USB configuration is there. So you can set file transfer for convenience. Whenever you plug in your phone with your PC, it will open the file manager in your PC. You don't have to change it every time to file transfer. You don't have to actually change it every time for file transferring. Let me go back. That's all the customizations which are present in this ROM. Inside wallpapers and styles, this is how it looks like. By the way, I have been using the wallpaper from the Fresh Walls app. This is like iPhone kind of wallpaper, I guess. And in the change wallpaper section, we have multiple options, and of course EvolutionX wallpapers are also there. And you get 16 colors for the basic and the wallpaper colors. Dark theme option is there, the themed icons options is there, and we have up to 6x10 for the app grid. Shortcuts, you can actually change the right and left button on the lock screen, and the system icon packs and the system fonts you can actually change from the wallpapers and styles as well. Inside security, let me actually show you in the settings of it. We have the quick unlock, and let me actually show you the pickup and stuff. If I just double tap in here, as you can see, the phone locks, and I'm just putting this device on the desk like this. And if I just pick it up, as you can see, the clock actually shows up. So pickup option and stuff is actually working. And here the screen of FOD is also working fine. Let me actually enable the always on display so that I can show you. By the way, lock screen clock and stuff, everything you can customize, no issues with that. I have customized it. So with this clock, this is how it looks. And if I tap the fingerprint scanner, as you can see, it unlocks. Let me try one more time. And yep, with the always on display, the fingerprint scanner is working fine. And from the lock screen, if I tap the fingerprint scanner, as you can see, it unlocks. And of course, there is the FOD customization, like FOD icon and the animation, both you can customize over here. No issues for that. Let me actually set up the face unlock. So I just added the face unlock, and here, if I just swipe up on the lock screen, as you can see, it shows recognizing face. And yep, it's unlocked. Let me try one more time. I'll double tap to go into the lock screen and swipe up. And as you can see, the camera pops up and it unlocks. So face unlock is working. And if you are wondering about the app lock, I just tap the fingerprint scanner. So sometimes I've seen the app lock is not that accurate. Like if I unlock the device and just try to open the app, sometimes I've seen it doesn't unlock. It shows a red error. But most of the time I would say it unlocks fine. As you can see right now, it's unlocked, and I'm where I left this particular app, the Telegram app. So yeah, this is good. And the app lock is working, but sometimes I have seen this bug, which is not a huge problem for me at least. But yeah, it might be annoying for some if you are outdoors and it's not unlocking with one single try. But sometimes it does happen. It's an on-display fingerprint, guys. You have to keep that in mind. The SafetyNet passes right out of the box. No need to worry about that. Banking apps are not a problem on this particular ROM. I have been using banking apps, no issues whatsoever that I have faced. And in terms of DRM info, it shows as L1, so you can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos in 1080p. And the Google Photos actually shows this pixel can back up unlimited photos and videos. And of course, if you turn on that toggle, you can back up your photos and videos unlimitedly, just like a pixel. By the way, the recents panel looks like this, really cool. We have the screenshot, the Google Lens, and the clear all button. And if you shake the phone, it will clear all the apps. And here, let me actually show you, I am running the 90 FPS. So with that, the experience is really good. As you can see in Chrome, it is actually going up to 90 FPS almost. So yeah, 90 FPS with the UI of EvolutionX is actually working fine. You do not need to worry about that much. And switching between apps is not a problem. Even the RAM management is good enough on this particular ROM that I have seen. And if you're wondering about the benchmarks, here are the 120 GB score with a CPU stress test on this particular build of 9 June 2023 of EvolutionX ROM on the K20 Pro. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Share this video with your friends if you feel like. This is Tito from KTNTECH signing off for today. I'll be catching you guys with the next one. Bye now.